What is up, y'all? What is up? What is up? How's everybody doing? This one over here. Alright. So, what is up today? We're going to be doing some reacts. We're going to be playing some Final Fantasy. You know? Doing basically off larger streams that have become successful. No, I probably won't. Sad. Anyway, so first things first, a few things to talk about. There's not too much, but you know, there's a few things, WoW things, gaming things in general. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay. First things first. I've heard a lot of people complaining about this shit. I'm not 100% sure why. I mean, I know it's like kind of a weird thing to be whining about because it's, I mean, I don't know. Like, aren't they? Well, they misspelled Corcron, but basically the Reigns of the Corcron werewolf. This is from Ahead of the Curve Garage. Bro, that was over 10 years ago. Why do you care? And it's not even that it's unobtainable. You could still get it. It's just a 1% drop. So, are the people that, like, what's so wrong about this? I mean, I just don't understand. Like, I feel like for PvE, if it was totally taken out of the game, then I could kind of see your point, but you can still farm this mount. Right? Can't you? Or is this straight up from the achievement? Oh wait, it is. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. Not really bad. I don't really care. I think that the majority of people playing World of Warcraft don't have and they never had a chance to because they didn't play it back then. And the people that do or had their chance and didn't get it. And the people that have it are just the people that have it. We already have transmog. You'll collect every mount that's in the game. So, like, why do you care so much? I don't really understand it. It's kind of annoying. It's just an annoying simulation, you know what I'm saying? Annoying goo. I think it's just a useless thing for people to whine about. I don't care. Get it? I mean, it doesn't even look that good. The thing is, like, the AOTC mounts nowadays look way better than this fucking mount. Do you have it in 3D? Yeah. Like, it's alright. But look, let's look at other AOTC mounts. Let's look at all the AOTC mounts. Like, I have this. It's this one, I think. Yes. I guess you can't. Like, this one's way fucking cooler, in my opinion. I mean, I guess in my opinion, than the fucking wolf that there's a million of them. Like, isn't Garn Nighthouse 100 gold on the fucking auction house and it has the same model? Hey, it's useless to, like, people are just, look at this. Like this. We got. What? can't we do it in... Okay, like, look at that shit. This is even cooler than the Farak one. This one's fire. Yeah, but I was a dumbass and I didn't go to every raid. Avarice, let's look at Avarice. I don't even know what Avarice is. Yeah, this is cooler too. It's not as cool as the other two, but still cool. And like Jailer, let's look at. I mean, we can go ahead and look at all of them. To be honest. Yeah, look at this shit. That is cool. I think this. No, that's a Mythic Plus. Head of the curve. Man, Wowhead is so dog shit the way it's set up. Like, is there like a way to... I could probably look at it on the in-game. Open it up. Where is mounts? Wait, so you can't search up mounts? Oh, items. Mounts, there we go. Let's see, refundable. Source, here we go. By a quest, rewarded by an achievement. Yes. No. Is there a possible... Is there not like an ahead of the curve? Bro, this... Yeah, let's see this. This shit is so fucking... Okay, here's the challenge mode. Brawlers Guild Arena, Promotion, Epic. Damn. Is there just not a way to fucking... Ahead of the curve. There we go. Corcoran Werewolf. Like... I mean, it's nice, but... Tribute to... No, that's not it. But, yeah, this is, I had this... It's pretty much ahead of the curve, but... Wait, what? It's only showing these ones. It's only showing the one. Kind of annoying. No? What the fuck? Bro, is there really no way to look at this? Gender achievement is these. Let's do it this way. see if there's a... There should be a through line as to which ones, or what shows up. Okay, so... Ain't no way there's 1,000 fucking... Trial of Rage. Stick together. I mean, you can already... Like, now it's just a way for it, except for like rich fucks. Bruh, are you fucking kidding me? So, basically, ahead of the... Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. So, ahead of the curb, opted for this right here. Why does that matter? Like, it kind of seems to me like that way, because in general, I mean, every other mount on just drop at the end of the raid. So, drops in heroic raid. No, in all. What? What annoying. Okay, whatever. All heroic raid drop mounts. There we go. Raid boss. Okay. I mean, these are all pretty much what you would call ahead of the curve mounts right here. In general, not all of them, but like clutches. This drops Jakun, so it's not really, it's not the last boss. But like this, Lifebinder's Handmaiden, you better believe that that's the fucking the AOTC mount. Like, this is an AOTC mount. Oh, this is a version 2. So it's not even AOTC. My point is that, like, you can whine and complain, but every other one has a mount that's associated with it that you can still farm out. So, I don't know. Weird. Okay. Next thing. So Nicholas posted this dog shit tier list. Like, what the fuck? How is... Okay, Mr. Pandaria... Okay, these could be true. I could agree with these. This is true. I mean, I would put Dragonflight probably in good. And I would put, like, Mr. Pandaria was probably, like, it wasn't my favorite expansion. It was probably the best expansion, in general. And Legion 2. I think, it's probably my favorite. Yeah. I don't know why BFA is okay, I take it, because BFA fucking sucked. Like balls dicks. It is only slightly better than Shadowlands. Warlords of Draenor, I think people are thinking that this is better than it actually is, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, here's Tyrants. Like, my boy put this in Shadowlands and okay, nah. like, maybe Cataclysm, maybe. But look at this, bruh. I don't know, like, Classic WoW or Vanilla WoW, it's good, and obviously it's good. Nobody can argue with that. It's very good. But let's be real. There's like a lot of this game that's fucking dog shit. Like, it feels good. I feel like Burning Crusade is better than normal Warcraft, and then I think that Athos King is better than both. And then in Cataclysm, it kind of changed to a different kind of game. But I feel like Tyrion's is better in general than Nicholas's. Because BFA being here is terrible. I'm very angry about that. So I decided we're going to do one of our own. So basically, I wonder, like, why didn't they post their tier lists, bro? Like, let's WoW specs, expansion. We need one more. Dragonflight box art. Uh-oh. Hello. My headphones are fine? Oh, okay. Yeah, these headphones kind of fuck. Alright. Let's just grab this.
You are finally ready.
Alright, choose a file. That. Okay. Let's start it off. S tier. S tier will be Miss Pandaria. It was a really good game. Miss Pandaria did have some issues, like I don't like the store, but the reason why it was not totally good expansion. It was so much fun. It was the best PvP that the game has ever had. Like, I understand that being too generic with classes is not good in a lot of senses, like especially in PvE, but in PvP, it actually makes the game feel like skill cap. As like in most of WoW's history, it's rock, paper, scissors. So, or if you don't play something, then you're just kind of fucked. But I played Miss Pandaria like a lot when I was in, like, it came out when I was, I think it came in 12th grade. And then, like, I played it until, why came out. Why would, it is what it is. Yeah, I think this also has my second favorite grade. Maybe my first. It's a very hard choice. Thunder is a very good fun. The dungeons in Miss Pandaria were fun. They were good. The story I thought was pretty good. Even going back and leveling it another character, it was a lot of fun. So I think Miss Pandaria, it wins. People were hating on it when it first came out. I never understood why, because the game, it was fucking good. The only thing that pissed me off was I didn't get into the fucking beta. And that was very sad. Okay, next we got Shadowlands. Alright, look. Shit, it was dog shit. It was really bad. The only redeeming thing about Shadowlands, there's two, okay? Number one was our daddy Denathrius, okay? Denathrius was a god tier character, very nice character. Everybody liked Denathrius. A very, very good raid. I thought that raid was great, in general. As a matter of fact, it was the only good raid in the whole of the expansion, because the other two were dog shit. I hated both of them. There was like a few good bosses, and most of it was dog shit. This expansion thoroughly killed any fun that I had with Mythic Plus. Mythic Plus was already getting old during BFA, and that's BFA's fault. Let me explain. Shadowlands Mythic Plus. So Shadowlands, you had to do Mythic Plus more than in BFA. But BFA, you probably should have did Mythic Plus. I did my Mythic Plus. I did enough to like keep me up for my Mythic rating. Shadowlands made it so that you had to Mythic Plus. You had to get Anima, you had to get so on and so forth. This kind of shit. Man, Shadowlands was such a dog shit expansion because they were out of touch and like it was so bad. The story was trash. Everything was trash. There's like the last season of Shadowlands was okay, and people will say it's great. I don't think so. In 5 years, I bet you people are going to say that expansion was good. Nah. What's up? The stream's going pretty good. How about you? Or how are you doing? Shadowlands was ass, okay? And the Fated season was alright. Like, I got my mount and then I stopped playing. And the reason why it was the reason why it wasn't great. Hey, cool, man. I am a blogger, though, who posts on the gaming blog website. Hey, if you want to post it or DM me, you can send it over and I'll check it out. Maybe don't link it in the chat, but DM me. So, oh, okay. Alright, I'll check it out. Anyways, so Shadowlands was dog shit. Okay? Next, we got Vanilla. If I ask, what's the goal you have for your channel on Twitch? I mean, Twitch is really like the side. Most of my following is on YouTube, actually. More people watch me on YouTube, but you know, Twitch is it's fun to stream. So, like, I don't have any like goals per se. I mean, look, I make like $50 a month off of it, so. But other than that, it's just, you know, talking to people. People come in and out in chat, and that's fun to you know, do. Just talk to people like from around the world. I have a few people that come in quite a bit, and you know, mostly it's just fun for me to talk to. Spread good news and shit. Anyways, next we got Classic. So I kind of want to put Classic into S tier because so many people like it, and like as you can see, like it's huge. We'll do watch see people around, chatting whenever they're live and getting these people watching you. Yeah, that's kind of the reason that I stream on. It's basically like getting people to watch all of them. Like, if I can convert people from Twitch to YouTube, that's cool, but Twitch doesn't have the discoverability that that other what are they called? That YouTube has, basically. I appreciate the follow, by the way. Interesting. I do have. Okay. Reacted to my post. I can channel to my post. See mass audience who will love your stream and turn up the line. Consistent viewers. We're Discord. This more on this over there. Alright, sure, dude. On Twitch, okay. Alright. So Classic. Classic is a lot of fun. It has a lot of RPG elements that are not really in the game anymore. Even if you go to level another character nowadays, you're not going to have the same experience or even close to it. It's you know, it's a pretty good game. What can I say about it? There's some bad, like how buggy it is, and the balance is pretty bad, especially considering that it seems like World PvP was like it's considered a feature, at least in the community, and probably I assume in the devs. I think I've heard the devs talk about it before. But yeah, I think it deserves S tier because of the reach that it has. Okay, and it is more popular than, I think Classic is more popular than any one single expansion, except maybe Wrath. It may be Legion, maybe. Other than that, let's go on. Crusade, yeah, BC. This is the expansion that I started playing WoW. Alright. Yeah, I saw it. Don't worry, I'll do it after I get off stream, okay? Ooh, shit. Interesting. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, looks like you got a pretty quick website there. But let me talk to you about it after stream, okay? I appreciate you. Alright, TBC is when I started playing WoW, so you know it has a little bit of a soft spot. However, I will say that BC in general, first off, Outland is not as good as original Classic, or as Azeroth. So Outland is good, like it's good. Like Hellfire Peninsula was cool. I've seen it way too much now at this point. Back in the day, you had to level through every time, and shit sucked. It was like the worst part of leveling. Terracar Forest was cool. What else was there? What is Area 52? What was it? Netherstorm? Netherstorm was very cool. So, you know, it had cool atmosphere, but it had a lot of issues with, like, I'm not 100% sure how the story, like, in Classic, you had, like, these little stories in the area, but in BC, there were supposed to be stories that kind of stretched all over, but the way that the questing worked back then, it didn't really work. It stretched stories bigger than what they needed to be. There were some okay stories here and there, but in general, the stories were not as good in Classic. Not only that, like, I feel like I think that people fucking love what's it called? Oh, I can't believe I'm blanking on the fucking raid. Serpentine Cavern is really cool. I like some of the dungeons because there's like some short ones that are pretty fun to just chain pull and go through, like Hellfire Ramparts and shit. I thought it was a really cool idea to have like the attunements work in that quest line, and you had to like do every raid to get through. I thought that was really cool. So, you know, I'll put this in A tier. It's not going in S tier because I do think that it's not as good as either of these expansions, but it was good. Wrath of the Lich King, I am saying is S tier. The reason I say that it's S, Arthas is the coolest character that they have ever made. And like Northrend, when it came out, was like an unbelievably cool place. I didn't even play Warcraft 3. I heard Preach talk about this before, where he said he didn't understand how people out about the Lich King. Okay, 3 at the time, and I still thought Arthas was like the coolest fucking thing, because like there's just so much cool shit about Arthas. He has lore behind him that really makes the character kind of compared to other characters. Like Illidan is very fucking cool, but where's Illidan on the front of the box? He's not there. Like Illidan's not on the front of the box for whatever reason. Now he is on the Legion box. We'll talk about that later. Illidan and Arthas are probably the coolest characters they've ever made, and I think they're making another one right now with Dragonflight, but we'll talk about that later. The atmosphere in Wrath of the Lich King is better than it ever was before then. I actually think that it's still better than the atmosphere of any expansion, except maybe Mist of Pandaria, because Mist of Pandaria did just a really good job on the theme. And you know what? This makes me just put Classic here. It's ahead of BC, but it's not in the same tier as Pandaria and Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King is probably my favorite expansion, and classes still felt good. They still had the same like RPG kind of vibe to them as they did in Classic, but people like the main criticisms I hear about Wrath of the Lich King is that's when monetization started, and like people say that Wrath babies are pussies because, or like babies because they don't want to level for fucking 3 days straight, which is ridiculous because it still took a long time. It was just not as long. But yeah, the dungeons were great. There was a few of them that were like, you didn't need to do this. Like, and Anubarak is kind of dog shit because, like, what's his name? The last boss in that fucking dungeon that's supposed to be like a huge, no, Azrael Narub. And Anubarak was the name of the king, right? That fucking sucked. Shit. The one chased by Arthas, I didn't really love that one either. So, I mean, the rest of them were pretty good. The last, I will say, the last time walking event we had for Wrath of the Lich King was, they chose like the worst dungeons for it. Like, I didn't hate the dungeons. I actually think the dungeons were the worst part of Wrath of the Lich King. But the raids were fucking fire. So, I don't know. I think all the raids were pretty good, in my opinion. There were some there were like some of them were easy, or they were mostly pretty easy, but they were still cool. And like beating the Lich King back in the day, that was some fucking crazy shit. Anyways, next we got Cataclysm. I like Cataclysm. I think Cataclysm was a good expansion. I think Cataclysm is better than the expansions that were gotten for the past, what, fucking 7, 8 years? 6 years? Yeah, like, what is it? Yeah. Cataclysm was pretty cool. There's like a few things I don't like about it. One of the main things I remember was getting playing Hunter, and I could get, there was a stat stick from, what's that dungeon? The dungeon with the crocodiles and the gremlins. That was a cool one. Yeah, there's quite a few of them that there was quite a few dungeons in there that I did like, and they were hard and they were fun. I feel like Cataclysm dungeons were the best dungeons that have ever been. Yeah, I think so. And honestly, I wish they would put them in the Mythic Plus, but you know, it is what it is. Did they do a Cataclysm dungeon? I can't remember, but yeah, I think the worst part about Cataclysm is the adding of store mounts and what is it? There's kind of a change. It's not as much of an RPG anymore at this point, and that kind of sucks. But I still think it's good. It felt really fresh. I'll put it here in B. I don't know why people hate it so much. I really don't understand it. Warlords of Draenor. Okay, so I will put Warlords of Draenor in C. The reason I say that is because Warlords of Draenor, the content that came out was good. Like, the leveling, the open world, the dungeons, the raids were all good. It just wasn't enough of them. It just lacked a bunch of the story that was supposed to be there. And, you know, like, even to this day, people level in Warlords of Draenor more than any other expansion, I'm pretty sure. Because it's fun, it's fast, like they had so many good ideas. I loved leveling up because you got something every fucking level, and each place you got to go to, there was some new fucking mechanic about that place. It was really cool. I really wish they could have finished it up and got us a full fucking expansion, but then they turned it around with Legion. Legion was arguably, I don't want to say it was the best expansion, but they were quick. They had the agility that they have right now. I really like the idea of the weapons. The artifact weapons were really cool. I have a sneeze, this one. Yeah, the artifact weapons were really cool. The worst part about Legion was having to grind if you play Mythic rating. But I didn't really find it that big of a deal because, like, most of the time, you know, like, in general, most people didn't have to do that, and you got a lot of shit from just doing your, not dailies, doing your world quests. And the world quests were so easy to do and fun to do. Like, the gameplay loops were really good in Legion, and the dungeons rival Cataclysm. They weren't necessarily like the hardest, but when you got into Mythic Plus, they become hard, right? Yeah, they had some really good dungeons. Wait, hold on. Yeah, like there was a bunch of really good dungeons. Even the what is the one that we had to farm like a million times? Yeah, Maw of Souls. Even that one, I hope they bring it back because I thought that fucking dungeon was fun as hell. Running it over and over again was not fun, but it wasn't bad. And if it was like let's say we had to run fucking, what's that? Firelands, Halls of Atonement. Ain't no fucking way that I want to do that one that many times. Brad, the Shadowlands dungeons, like they were okay, but fuck, I hated them compared to like Legion. Legion's dungeons were fun, the raids were cool, like I don't know, it was a really good fucking expansion. Love you. BFA, it's in the D tier. It's better than Shadowlands, but it's dog shit. Look, the best part about BFA was, okay, so they tried a bunch of stuff. But the problem with trying a bunch of stuff and not listening to your player base is nobody, like, people are very apologetic or very quick to to accept their apologies. They don't remember that every time they made a new dog shit system, or even if it wasn't dog shit, they did it in the way that they thought we would like. They thought was a better way to play the game. Nah, that's not how you should be making it. You need to talk to the community and discuss this shit. I remember Preach fucking saying this kind of like everything that was wrong with what is it? Azerite system, like way early in the fucking beta. Like, BFA was dog shit, and it was ruined by the devs themselves. And don't forget that when people talk about devs like losing jobs, just remember that shit. Yeah, it sucks, but shit, they're the ones who are responsible for certain systems that have ended up in these expansions. Story sucked. There were some okay stories in there. Dressfar was cool. Actually, the Alliance side story was not bad. But most people don't play WoW for the story. The second raid tier was really fun. I really liked that raid. That's probably either my first or my second favorite raid ever. But yeah, it was not that great. Okay. Dragonflight. This is the expansion we're in right now. I have yet to quit, which is not true for these two, or this for that matter. Yeah, Dragonflight is pretty good. I'd probably say that it's better than Cataclysm. Dragonflight has issues with the story. It has a few issues, like the fact that they nerf shit too much. I don't like doing Mythic Plus. However, other people do. I guess that's fine. I think my Mythic Plus experience has been ruined by Shadowbringers. I dropped off of Mythic Plus in Shadowlands. I remember doing it, and you can ask my guild members and shit. It's just, they will tell you the same. But Dragonflight dungeons are okay. I think there's a few dungeons that are kind of dog shit. Like Knockout Offensive is not very good. I don't like what is it, the Knoll Hollow or whatever, Moss-hide or fucking Rothhide Hollow or whatever. It's okay. Those are okay. The raids, however, have been pretty fucking good. The first raid was probably my favorite. The third raid is like really good. I would say that it's an S tier raid. Razgeth was an S tier boss. The Aberrus, it was alright. It was a B tier. But in general, the raids were pretty good. Dungeons kind of, they're alright. But the gameplay loops are pretty good. I don't really understand why World Quests are still in the game, because they don't feel very relevant. And I really hate doing them because they're slow as fuck, and they're not like if they were like they were in Legion, I would do them, but they're not. So I don't know. I don't love the scaling world that came out. I believe it was in BFA, but I don't love the scaling world, at least in like current expansion. Don't love that because I really wish you could just go out and fuck shit up. But hey, look, it is what it is. Dragonflight has been pretty cool. There's like some bad shit. They have good ideas and bad execution. Is pretty much what I would say. Especially with the story. Story is pretty. Iridicron is a cool ass character though, and he was what I was talking about. Heating up. If I was going to say he's in the tier list, he's a B right now, but he has potential to be an S if they do it right. Same with Xalatath. And the crazy thing is, it feels like we have our boy Chris Metzen coming back, fixing shit that Denuzer did. So Denuzer and Afraziabi, whatever his fucking name, created Xalatath, right? Metzen had pulled Xalatath back and put her into SOD as well as in the next expansion. Very cool, because I think he can right. From what it looks like, it's moving in that right direction. So I hope so. I end here. I think in hindsight, Pandaria is probably the best expansion we've ever had. Followed by Wrath, followed by Legion. I actually think it's probably this way, but I like Wrath more. Alright, and I'm gonna post this on fucking Twitter. So Since everyone else is wrong, here's mine. There we go. Alright. Taylor Swift. Alright, we're gonna watch this video. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I will be right the fuck back. Okay. Your boy is back. It's not Hrothgar? But his name is Hrothgar. That must mean he's... Alright, let's get this fucking game going. Or this video going. I'm sure that shit is at least 1440. Bro, the monsters was getting so sick.
I thought it would be a simple side quest. The owner of Carrie enlisted my help to find his lost grandson who had been taken by wolves. As I followed the trail, I heard a screeching noise from up above.
Are we ignoring him?
All of a sudden, I'm in a battle for my life against a griffin. It's a monster that's far too strong for my party to handle, but we fight and claw and hold around, finally we get it to retreat.
Really far
I breathe
too
a sigh of
strong?
relief
Shouldn't it be
and
doing
set
a
up at
good
the
job?
nearby camp and sleep till nightfall. That sleep is then interrupted by the same griffin back for revenge.
You know what Dragon's Dogma reminds me of? It reminds me
That
of...
fight somehow boils over into another battle with a white, who proceeds to beat me within an inch of my life before I finally take him out, just as the sun rises after an epic
reminds me of, like, Dark
20-minute
Souls
battle.
mixed with-
I take you
Not sure what's the plan.
Shit. Bro, I want to play this game. I can't wait till it comes out.
None of this was part of the actual quest involving saving the boy. It was just a series of events that cascaded into the most unforgettable encounters I had in an open world action RPG. And it's just one of the incredible encounters
Demo
I
comes out.
spent
the demo
adventuring 2's fantastic open world.
Fantastic. Alright, I don't know why it's not... Let's go ahead. Let's go. Listen, shit.
While I didn't get to start from the very beginning, I did get to begin with the creation of my own pawn. Pawns, for those unfamiliar with the first Dragon's Dogma, are AI-controlled companions that gain gear, skills, and experience from your game, and then take all of that with them online where they can be hired by other players to be companions in their own games. I'm not going to spend too much time on either pawns or character creation, especially because we've already made those videos. What I'll say is that pawns are one of my exploration and Dragon's Dogma 2 feels much more natural than before. There are no more quest boards. There are no markers that appear above people's heads letting you know who's got a quest, and any sort of symbols placed on your map to let you know of points of interest are kept to a minimum. As such, you'll really rely on your pawns and NPCs to guide you through Dragon's Dogma 2's world. And will, more often than not, be the ones to approach.
Look at that fucking wall! Look at that!
You with opportunities for side quests, as opposed to it being the other way around.
Say, I happen to have seen a pretty stone.
You there! See an urchin in a cap, right?
Pawns will also point out objects of interest,
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
boulders that can be
Destroyed, I'm your pawn. Shall I assist?
or if they already have knowledge of a quest from their owner's game, they will straight up lead you to the quest. All of this leads to a style of exploration and adventuring that feels very organic and appropriately rewarding, very much in the same way that Elden Ring and the two most recent Zelda games do. As alluded to in the intro to this preview, you also never really know what to expect once you set out to pursue a quest lead. The very act of exploring beyond the safety of the city's walls is unpredictable, dangerous, and enticing, which is why it's so exciting.
Shit's ugly as fuck.
Over the course of my 10 hours, I got to play with a total of 5 vocations: Fighter, Mage, Warrior, Sorcerer, and Trickster, which you can watch a whole other video all about. Unlike the first game, which had you unlocking advanced simply by level ones, advanced vocations were actually unlocked via a quest. After visiting the Vocation Guild, I was given a quest to retrieve a greatsword and an archstaff, and after doing so, I unlocked both the Warrior and Sorcerer. I don't know if all of them were, and I didn't get a chance to unlock any of the hybrid and or Magic Archer, but I definitely like the idea of not having to grind vocations and unlock others. My favorite of the vocations I got to try was by far the Warrior, who maintains the fantasy of being the great sword wielding badass that brings giant beasts to their knees with just one charged strike. Also adds a few more tricks to the director. Hideaki Itsuno heard feedback that the Warrior didn't feel like a super viable vocation in the first game, and thus worked hard to give them some new elements their strengths. For starters, we've jacked up the Warrior's offense and destructive power, to the point where it's unfair. In exchange, its abilities take a little longer to execute. This makes the vocation somewhat difficult to use, but that's where the tackle comes into play. If you're attacked, you can use the tackle to cause an enemy to be instead of yourself. Easier to get into the vocation. The tackle he's referring to is a new ability that allows the Warrior to execute a quick bash, even while they're charging an attack, to interrupt and potentially stun anyone that's trying to stuff their attack. The vocation, after all, is built around being able to charge up massively powerful attacks that deal huge damage, so this small change goes a long way in making it a little easier to get those big shots off. My favorite new addition for the Warrior, though, is a passive skill that allows you to swing regular attacks much more quickly if you're able to precisely your next button press with the attack actually lands. This gives a nice rhythm to the Warrior's combat and allows a skilled player to compensate for the typical weakness of having a very slow attack, while still making those very slow and powerful attacks still feel like they have their own place in the Warrior's skill set. Also, if you're like me and enjoy the feeling of leaping off cliffs and slamming your weapon down on a monster's head, this is the vocation for you.
Cool as fuck. Definitely a barbarian.
I unfortunately didn't get deep enough into the Sorcerer to see any of the really big, crazy spells that they're so beloved for, but what I really enjoyed about the Sorcerer was the addition of a unique skill called Galvanize. This allows you to go into a stance that recovers your stamina extremely quickly, which is especially useful for the Sorcerer due to the fact that their spells take so long to cast. To shorten those spells, you need to use a skill called Quick Spell, which allows you to spend stamina to reduce a spell's cast time. All of this leads to a careful balance of preparing to cast a powerful spell quick spell to shorten its cast time, and then making note of whether you have enough stamina to another spell, or whether you have to break away and use Galvanize to get your stamina back up. It's a fun sorcerer feel a lot more active than in the past. Dragon's Dogma 2's open world is enormous, reported to be roughly 4 times the size of the already huge map in the first game, and I don't doubt that claim in my experience of checking out the map and just a small portion of it. It's big, but it's also dense, with exciting encounters both on and off the beaten path that were paced nicely so I wasn't constantly slowed down by back-to-back battles, but I also never went too long without having something to engage with. One thing that was important to Itsuno and the team at Capcom was making sure that the players really felt the distance that they were traveling as they explored. To that end, fast travel is very limited, like in the first. You can only travel between discovered port crystals, and every time you must expend a fairy stone, which are highly valuable items that don't come cheap and are easily found.
Shall we make use of it?
An ox cart, which is relatively cheap, but they are limited in the fact that you can't choose where you travel. The main one that I found only went from the capital city of Vernworth to the checkpoint town, which was far to the west. You also have to consider that are not a completely safe way to travel, as they be ambushed by all manners of beasts. Of course, hoof it on foot, which is where you'll truly feel the weight of that distance, especially the new restoration mechanic known as the Loss Gauge. In the first game, you'd be able to heal your entire life bar by using health restorative items, and recoverable grey health with spells. In Dragon's Dogma 2, however, every diminishes a portion of your max health, and the only ways to restore it are either by finding a campfire to rest at, or returning to an inn for the night. Fortunately, if you rest at a campfire, you can also cook some meat and get some much needed buffs, in addition to restoring all of your life. But there's a risk involved with resting at a campfire as well. The flames may attract monsters to your campsite, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this preview, you could actually wake up to an angry griffin coming back to finish what it started. What it all comes down to is this. Virtually every action in Dragon's Dogma 2 has some combination of a cost and a risk tied to it. Fairy stones are risk-free travel, but they come at a very steep price. Ox carts are a low-cost but moderately risky method of travel, and traveling is free but extremely risky. Then you must also consider whether it's worth it to press on in a questline with low max health, or backtrack to a town to resupply, whether you should avoid fighting the giant tanky ogre, or risk it all on trying to bring it down for both the experience and rare material reward, whether you should keep on the less dangerous beaten path, or take a detour into the unknown. In the 10 hours that I played, these were very compelling decisions to have to make. The real test will be whether those decisions remain compelling or turn exhausting in hour 20 or 30 when the map has expanded dramatically and you still have remaining to complete in a town that you're super far away from. Criticals aside though, I love just about every moment that I spent playing Dragon's Dogma 2 during this preview window. It doubles down on everything that I loved from the first game, makes some smart improvements to the way quests are handled and how you explore its giant world, and the taste that I got of the vocations is a realizing reminder of why Dragon's Dogma is one of the best in the genre when it comes to the various power fantasies, the classic RPG archetypes. Even after like I just scratched the surface on what Capcom has in store for players, Dragon's Dogma releases on March.
Yeah. So when is the demo? It's gotta be like, okay, it says available. I thought they were gonna be a demo. Does anything come with it? Like the One Ring? Doesn't say anything about it. I thought there was going to be a demo. Man, $70. Fucking expensive. But it's probably worth it. Ooh, Capcom Winter Sale.
I've lost! The bell.
Okay, March 21st, actually. Well, actually, March 21st. I mean, yeah, I'm not doing all this. I'm not going to use those weapons or whatever, either way. I do want to check out the sales, though. Exoprimal. I already have it. Ooh, Iceborne. Why would you buy Street Fighter V right now? Seems kind of fucking stupid, bro. Now that's a good deal. It's kind of a good deal. It's not bad. Resident Evil 4. Oh, it's just DLC. Okay. Sunbreak. Fighting collection. I mean, oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's gonna be fucking fire. Dead Rising, other. Okay. I mean, they're not insane deals. They're okay deals. Anyways. I thought there was a demo, but there's not. Damn, girl, what the fuck? He got canceled, guys. Alright, what else? Grand Blue. I do want to see this. Techie Tone.
Shall we? Yeah, those goblins are about to do some shit.
My boy, thinking about
The most disgusting creature. Oh, it's what on the RPG? Okay. God damn, bro. Okay. Still. Let's do
What's going on with this? I don't want anything lower, like just force.
Shall we? Yeah, those do some debauchery. Actually, the most disgusting creatures. Oh, it's free combat?
Fucking.
What? I thought this was a turn-based RPG. What?
That's not what I meant to do.
Okay.
This video just dog shit?
Alright. God damn, bro. Okay. Still. Let's do oh, that's sick. Okay. Is that a heal? Air combo 6. Link attack. What's that do?
Is this fucking Kingdom
that's
Hearts?
Man.
This is so Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Blast.
Comes out in 3. Pretty sure we're gonna play it.
Alright, easy.
But this is so Kingdom Hearts. What the fuck?
Oh, nice landing. Oh, dudes.
Oh,
Get him. Okay, what does that do? I still don't know. It's got to be doing something, right? God damn, these people take a lot of damage. Good God.
The game looks cool. You need to log on more, but I'll be playing that probably. Alright, this is kind of crazy. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Welcome back, everyone. So, we've got what could be the start of a new trend that I have happen. Here's the deal. Would you pay $15 at launch to access the new Game Plus of a game? That is essentially what Sega are asking fans of the Like a Dragon series to do. They have locked the new Game Plus behind a deluxe paywall at launch, which is crazy. And this is following Sega making a very big deal of how valuable this series is to their long-term ambitions and how the series is finally, in their mind, opening up to the West, which means a whole new audience can appreciate those games. But, of course, unfortunately, that's coming at the expense of their existing audience and certainly them trying to get. There's also been a pretty confusing marketing campaign and just some corporate movements at the top of Sega that are suggesting that eyes are very firmly focused on getting more money from the Western market. And hey, if it's because they want to publish great games, I'm all for that. If it's because of stuff like this, I am not. So let's get into today's story. First, quick ask, check out bellular.ghost.io. That is essentially our own platform that we run. There we publish loading screen. Every day you'll get access to the actual research reports the team puts together for these videos before I even see them, and access to our actual videos themselves, and it of course is the best way to actually directly support our team and the content that we're trying to make. Okay, with that said, let's talk about this. So, the Yakuza games, I mean, pretty much everybody loves them, and as for Sega, they've really been talking up these games. We're looking at 21.3 million units sold for this franchise as of last year, so that's before any of this like newer stuff releases, and compared to other franchises, this was categorized to as the same level of, something like Persona. And Sega have said that they've got plans to expand the franchise in meaningful ways. Now, a lot of this could seem good. If you're a fan of Yakuza, you do want your Yakuza, which now I know is called Like a Dragon. You want those stats to be going up. Unfortunately, though, what it means right now is nickel and diming. This is bad. Okay, Infinite Wealth for Sega. This is what's going on with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. When you take a look at the store page, you see the standard set of bonuses, outfits, music, some features for the Sujimon and Resort mini-games, and of course there's a pre-order bundle with some additional jobs for gameplay and leveling items, which does seem, unfortunate, but not the sort of thing that we've never seen before. Not really a deal breaker. Certainly, though, premium priced, of course, on PC to full console prices. Here we're looking at £60 for the base game, $75 for deluxe, and for ultimate $94.99, which is quite a bit. It does, though, get worse. You will see that there is the Master Vacation Bundle. Now, you may look at this and think, what is a Master Vacation Bundle? And funnily enough, the Steam page really won't do a good job of actually telling you what that is. There is no clear explanation. But if you then go to the game's actual website, you'll see that this includes, well, a bit more. A bonus dungeon, which isn't really a bonus dungeon. It's a dungeon that's been cut from the normal version and put into this version, so you get a bonus dungeon, an extra summon, more resort guests, and a new Game Plus feature. That is something that I think we would all say should be standard in a game for launch, or at the very least, I don't mean standard for every game, but if it's there, it should be in the base game. That seems like core game functionality, and in fact, design-wise, I really do think it is. We'll talk about the achievements in a bit.
Right.
Now,
you know what? I don't know if I want to watch this whole thing. I think everybody understands what it is. It's fucked up. I don't like it. But if people are going to buy the game, I mean, what can you do? You can only do so much, right? Like, if people ignore that, or if they just decide to buy it regardless, like, it is what it is. Like, can't do anything. Alright, let's play some fucking Final Fantasy. Do. pretty sure. Yeah, I think all the Yakuza, yeah, they're all on Game Pass. So, we'll probably be playing those. Anyways, let's fucking play. There we go. Queue's full. I'm gonna go get some more water. I'll be right back. Just realized the cat behind me. I'm gonna go. Ah, shit. Put it over there. Alright, nice. Femboy. I don't have anything to give you. Alright. Funny. Yeah, right now we're trying to move the big robot things. I guess to help around. Can't remember exactly, but doing that. Look at these guys. Yes, I believe it. It was reckless, foolish plan, but so worked. What? Master Tai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmore's food stores showed forethought. And sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at Daedalus Sunworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmore. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. When the people they will lend you their support. It would seem Yulmore's leadership is at last in capable hands. Would you not agree? We should probably get back there. See your Talos and all that. He's very sick. You just walk under. What if it fell down? Huh? Then you'd be dead. You'd be dead.
Yosh! そのまま一列になってユールモアへ
Do it. I never noticed that their faces weren't round. I just now noticed it. Nanda kono oto wa.
タロース壊れたタロースが暴走してやがるのか。おい誰かバンペイを呼んできてくれ。
Not broken
市
anymore.
民の方はお下がりください。
They just show up. Bro, that's not what she said.
もちろん帰ってくるに決
苦しい。
あらあら、ママ、どうしましょう。
助かった。
ごめんなさい、あなた。帰ってきてくれたのが嬉しくて。
いや、構わん。神だけでなく、しっかり言葉で伝えてから外出すべきだった。
Fair enough.
私は元首の座から逃れるためにユールモアを出て行ったわけではない。補佐官としてために交渉に行っていたのだ。その助力を得られた今、ようやく私は胸を張って言える。
Yeah, he's good.
私はユールモアの元首の役目を引き受けさせてもらうと。
まあまあまあ、なんておめでたいのかしら。
Bruh. I heard bones snap. The boy's fucked up. quite a reception. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public attention. Once word around you more, it will be that gather one, and also that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. China's. No need to fret, Kira. I have never felt better. And not all overawed by the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feel to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the emergent. Then I will go and spread the word amongst the citizens, both and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You there, Kai Sher, was it? Would you go inform the residents of Gate Town relics? Call wheel. Good lad. I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Vothri's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the warrior to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it through the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the crown lift will show you up. Vothri. Oh. Do 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 do. Whoa there. Oh yeah, you can't fucking mount out of the towns. Story. Ain't no fucking way. Too many damn steps. And nobody's smoking on these? That's unbelievable. Because it's checking the ether, right? No. Oh, it looks like. Bajoom? Oh, I told us to respect you, but for our guest of honor, we have reserved a place at the front. Right this way, miss. True. Maroon color.
Oh.
あなた
You got this. China. China.
今日はよく集まってくれた。まず自由市民の諸君、周囲を見渡してほしい。
Those are all your people. Ooh, look at that other one.
ドンバウスリー死生下の20年間とは異なる顔ぶれが混じっていることに気づくだろう。 えてくれていた老たちはもちろん、配線街やゲートタウンに住まう民権を持たない者もいる。何より我らを目覚めさせてくれた恩人闇の戦士たちもまた新たな出発となる今日という日に立ち会い人として
Yeah,
駆
I
けつけ
can't
て
even
くれ
see.
た。先日自由市民たちの間で行われた選挙にて、私チャイヌズがドンバウスリーの公認として新たな元首に選出された。
Nice.
そして私は名誉あるこの務めを受けさせていただくことを場にいる全員の前で宣言する。ただし期限付きの一時的な元首代行。自由
start
市民
eating
と労役市民の関
sin
係
eaters.
そして市民と非市民の関係、ドンバウスリーの下で決められたユーラ制度を正すとしてユールモアという国をいかなる国にするのか、この大きな問題について私はここにいる全ての者が意見を交わ
Oh,
し
he's
議論する
democracy.
必要があると考えている。だが我々が直面している現実の問題では理想を語り合う余裕などないというのが実情だろう。メオルに依存してきた食料問題、冷え込んだ周辺集落、立ち入り関係改善、
Much and
治安
more.
維持に産業再興、
That's true.
課題があまりに多い。故に私は一人の起業家としてまずはここにいる皆の安全と安心を優先しようと思う。当然バウスリーが築いた偽りの楽園で怠惰な時を過ごしてきた私を含む自由市民にとっては多くの痛みを伴う改革も必要となろう。だが夢から覚めた私たちは現実を生きてゆかねばならない。
I feel like a lot of people will be racist or
私たちのため
classist.
に命を賭して天より光をもらい闇を取り戻してくれた闇の戦士たちに恥じぬ生き、そして皆の暮らしが安定してきたその時、改めて理想のユールモそれまでの間どうかこの私に、いやユールモアという皆の力を貸してもらいたい。
That's right. Nobody say anything. And back. So cute. Yeah, you don't have dragonkin, okay? I'm a different kind of furry. Chaddin? That was a fine speech. The woods stirred every soul in attendance. Come to action, I hope. If I've learned anything from all this, it is that change begins with the individual. 'Tis but of finding the strength to take the first step. Soon my friends can be my help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. That's right, me. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. Do it. Should be able to. I hate to change the subject, darling. Now that you've you have a future. We will not be moving to the emergent, dearest. It's too big and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor. It's kind of stupid. I much prefer the parlor. But have you got time for a word? Ah, yes, of course. In bed? Aye, that's me. A speech. But there's folk outside these walls as don't have enough food to last till tomorrow. And more's counting on their crumbs. If you ever plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Kitty. I hope to see you again before long. Is it curtsy? What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know if I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I until time as yours, the future was secured, but it is clear to the capable hands. Oh, that's right. Will find their way, and I believe it's time we went ours. There's some Mardi Gras bullshit. Alpha knows too. Moving on, everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. That paradise was taken its place, and I reckon I want to be part of it. This Yule more for the people been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference though. Help keep things changing for the better. For the better. A far noble dream to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Like that. Oh, that was Alpha now. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? You can do it with taking the first step. Truly, I see Kaisha thus inspired by and is inspiring in itself. Yet, however, Damn. However much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Umor, we have matters of our own to attend to. Oh, sorry guys, might be fucking sneeze. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in New matters of our own to we should return to the Crystal Tower, mayhap in our absence. Oh yeah, we're trying to get them back. Lorfeo? Oh, it's nighttime, I forgot. Are there more people in the daytime than there are in the nighttime? Here we go quick. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken Indeed, Chai was elected of some considerable soul searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I hope you will see more of him in the future. I fared you preparing the white power. Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion of soul transference, and concluded at length that white aurosite was ill-suited for our purpose. But Urianja, did you not say that, compared to the massy soul of an Asi, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Becklog's invaluable insight, indeed of a trifling manner, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul, a link which would, belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls door, as Aurosite doth require. Thus, the shedding of these fleshly similarities in the surfeit of aether which compriseth them would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would, theoretically, be possible to channel your minds into the Aurosite head, but like souls in the process. Which is why we have abandoned the plan, and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. Then we are no closer to a solution than we first began. Conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited the most intelligent solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories and psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I experience. Kiryuin, recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doga and Une. I speak of the royal eye of the Allegan imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of them. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the aliens were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto the soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that Kiryuin can return to the source and inform Cryo and the others. Agreed. Agreed. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we've made progress of sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings unto Bancred and to assist where I may in the investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to sign you. It's cool. Give our regards to Tataru. I always forget where it is when I don't play. Here. Kiryuin, you're back! How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Cryo will be here shortly. And she'll want to hear too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can everything the most here. Speak to several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh yeah. Let's do it.大丈夫よ。
魔頭屋様からの助言を受けて、みんなの体にひとまずの処置をしたところよ。しばらくは生命力の揺らぎも安定してくれるはず。それで第一世界でのみんなの
First of all, I'm a bad. Okay, look, I'm a baddie.
なるほど。そのベイクラグ体の協力で少しずつ帰る方法の研究が始まるんです。確かに白成績を使って魂を運ぶというのはいいアイディアだと思うわ。
No.
なら私たちは研究の進展を信じ、肉体の維持に全力を尽くさなくっちゃね。
Okay, okay. What exactly? Like,
ご利益来てくれていたか。
Oh, my boy.
早くて助かる。先から戻ったようじゃないか。
Would you like?
連絡が取れなくて
動乱の帝都から脱出して帰還しようとしていた道中でまずここに立ち寄らせてもらった。
Interesting.
帝都で動乱って一体何があったのですか？
Yeah, what did you see, bruh?
さてどこから話したものか。お前たちから帝国の秘密兵器の調査と始末を依頼され経由で帝国に入したんだが、ある属州の魔導工場で漆黒の王道、いや今は影の狩人いるんだったか。とにかくガイウス・バイサルと出会ってな。
バイオさん。
京都を打診され帝都、そしてその中枢魔導で
Uh-oh.
俺たちは驚く人物
We all know who it is. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Get me some of this marijuana. Okay.
支援から肉体を奪い返したあの男。ゼノ水泳ガルバスだ。しかも奴は俺たちの目の前でバリスを殺害。激高したガイウスがゼノスに切りかかり
course you can't be Xenos, bro. Because after he became assy. Bro, you got busted in a fucking dungeon, bro. Thick ass. I've seen him in action. His body, at least. You will not best him alone. It's not Batman. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what it will do. The Black and the Azure Dragon, I suppose, suffice. How do we wipe that off with metal? Should have. Oh, Sharingan activated. Oh no, that's Renee going. Oh, the simple pleasures of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Kiryuin was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer. That's right, I'm the strongest. Radiance, right? We may wear out our welcome. Your radiance, no! Must even the most middling sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me, but I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Xenus! Well, any bright ideas? Those were full. Just one. Oh! Your radiance. The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Escape? Jon Snow. Oh, my boy. It's very reminiscent of ARR dungeons. Could be like. That, you know what would have been cool is if they. Not. Split up. Wow. His armor is cool though. They really do make the game look better. Like, it doesn't look very good from close up, but from far away it looks pretty good. Well, well, someone's been busy. Another one? Jesus Christ. Arc Ultima? And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength. What's your voice acting? This shit. Nice. Forwarded an impromptu field test. Oh, it's different. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I see how to play this. Sample 14. What? I'm streaming. It's been 2 hours. I do want to keep streaming, to be honest. I want to finish this story. But it crashed. Just gotta do that. Bro, this shit is like... My shit's not even hot or anything. I wonder what happened. It does happen sometimes, though. Not recently, but sometimes. It was kind of long, man. That kind of sucked. Video game. We're gonna need this one to go ham. You know what I'm saying, bro? I gotta do everything back. Oh my god. But we just did it. Thanks, bud. Jump. Jump. Do. Yeah, we're skipping it. I should have put dot on first. You know, Throne of Liberty was very, felt very static and weird. But it's crazy because I think that Final Fantasy is very static too, but I mean, not really in a way. I don't really understand why they bothered much. It's just like undercooked or something. Really crashed. Like, Throne Liberty, like, it looked great, I'm not gonna lie. That's about all I could see that was going for. Oh, I need to destroy those. Look, are you fucking right now? Ain't no way, but I shouldn't have died there. I'm dumb. Ain't no easy. What you mean? You'd think it would iframe you there, but it's the main thing that I know about Dragoons. Another negative thing. About how they don't get like iframe. I think on my mark, bitch. I guess the easy way. gotta go the hard way because we're real men. It's gonna be 2 minutes. They didn't used to put their shirt up there, huh? Oh, okay. It's just a dot and AoE and that makes this a lot simpler. Abilities in the first place. It's not working. There we go. No, we can't die. It wasn't even hard, dude. Hard, guys. Guardians and the Guardians and the Mocking. Machinery? Your clothes kind of suck now. So, Dio. That's what we do around here.
私が見た光景と同じよ。さすがに追体験するほどの強烈な原子じゃなかったけれど。
やれや。その犬を直に見たのは久しぶりだが、なんとも奇妙なものだな。ともかく、機体を取り戻したゼロは、この兵が来ると、遠ざめしただのと抜かして消えやがった。
Citing boredom.
用として知れず。
まさか、あの時のアラミ語での超える力の研究が、こんな大事を引き起こすだなんて。死を超越して他者に憑依してじゃなく自身の体を取り戻したなんて信じられる？まるで不滅なるアシエンだわ。
では次元の狭間を越えて異界を旅してきたこぞの英雄殿も大概だとは思うがな。ともかく失った上に皇太子だったゼノスも消えたとあって帝国は大荒れだ。しばらくは侵略戦争どころじゃあるまい。黒バラに関してもはどうあれゼノスが使用を阻止した。これらの情報は今頃リオルとやらがエオルゼア同盟軍に伝えてるはずだからな。あとはアイメリックたちお偉方に任せていいだろう。
確かにギムリとの戦落ち着きよね。内乱となれば帝国の属州の今後が心配だけれど。ところでガイウスはどうしているの？途中までは一緒だったのでしょ？
ヤスとは帝国本土を脱出した後で別れた。何でも新たな脅威を察知したとかでな。
Wonder what that threat was.
詳しいことは分からんが、ヤスと存在が不在した気配が。一時とはいえ共に行動して感じたが、侵略を企むような男じゃない。自由にやらせておけばいいさ。
True.
そうですね。でも新たな脅威と言われる、なんだか漠然とした不安を感じてしまいます。リオルさんや東方の忍びさんたちに情報を共有して警戒を強めた方がしれませんね。
That's right, being vigilant is very good.
報告は以上だ。対応黒バラの脅威もあった今、契約は終了ってこと
だろ。はい、それはそうですが、賢人の皆さんもまだお目覚めになっていない状況です。よければもう少しここで一緒に。
She's a boy. Take responsibility.
悪いがガイウスがそうしているように俺も好きにやらせてもら
突然の協力要請に応えてくれて感謝しているわ。アルフィノ君が慕うだけのことはあるわね。
True.
それじゃな、今はされるようなおかしいことはしてくれるなよ。
さあ、私たちも解散しましょう。賢人たちの肉体についてはこっちに任せて、あなたはゆっくり体を休めておいてね。
Body. Gotta rest your body. Let me see this shit. Hold up.
You must be shattered after all the hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Black Luck can manage without you. They've got no science with them, if you ask me.
Bro, I've only done one patch. Sure. Traitors, you will die! You will not deny Lord Nero. Ah. Oh fuck. Onward, built for done, victory shall be ours. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse? I don't know who it is. Oh, that suck. Right? That hue is always. Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hungry dog, if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you wish to seek next. Oh, I know. Zodiac. It's, what's his name from fucking Stormblood? Really thought. Did you hear that? Is reopening Daedalus Stonework. They're looking for labourers.
There's talk of resettling the villages too.
Free Talos.
Steady work, bold and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is.
Oh, dang. Look at that. Hope. Hard part. Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. Wait. What? It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Black and white. Oh man, the next one is the longest one, I think. Alright, tomorrow we're going to spend the whole day just playing. We're going to get into it early. But today I am kind of... That fucking hurts, so... I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.